Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to the video. We're continuing with Vivid Night, so we're going to do the next run. Last video was like an introduction to the game, plus we did the Starlight Corridor. Again, a longer video because I explained pretty much everything in the game. So if you haven't seen that video, you might want to go back and watch it because I'm not going to be explaining as many things this time around, but you know, you might also just be able to watch this and get a general gist of what's going on. So we're going to be doing Ancient Lab this video. So you see here we have two bosses to fight. We also have two necklaces, and we're going to get a mana font from this floor. Alright, what do we get? We got thief earrings. We're going to fight a lot. We have green. We have this cage, which is the tower. Deals paralysis 1 to all enemies. Paralysis is chance to negate action, increasing as physical damage is taken. So I guess it triggers paralysis on an enemy, and then as you hit them, the more physical damage they take, the higher chance that they just don't do anything. Okay, and then we have Fool, which bestows Godspeed equal to agility on all allies, but we need 4 units for that, so that's not gonna be in play, basically. Unless we get like really lucky with another equipment drop. So this means that we can probably get an early green team going. And like I said last video, I always like to kind of prioritize the orange units early on because they're pretty good units early. Grab her. So this one's going to be a little bit slower than the last run at starting because we didn't have the early sun symbol. Okay. And again, I think that orange fits into every build, so like we don't need to start, you know, trying to think about what type of build we're going to be running right now. I'm going to grab this because it has full on it. I'm going to grab this guy because this is our new unit we unlocked. Deals 100% physical damage ×2 and paralysis 1 to one enemy. But I'm going to grab this guy because he has sun on him. Early sun is pretty good. Alright, let's head down to the next floor. I think that is all that is there. So our money's going to be a bit worse than last run as well, because we got really lucky with that earring drop last time. Okay. I should have maybe gone to the shop first. So I could swap this guy out, because he's not a really good unit by himself. But, you know, he's a pretty good healer. But like I said last video, the first few floors are like whatever. Okay, so there's the exit. Let's go ahead and grab some gems. Giant dagger for sure. And guess I'll grab ice ball. I don't know, shock is like hard to build around unless you're going, you know, 99% shock. Hey, ooh, wow. This is really good. He has really good traits because white is only on like 2 or 3 units, so the fact that he rolled white means that we might be able to activate that early on. White is every time someone triggers their ability, they get health back. But I mean, we have to grab this guy because it's, if we can upgrade him, then we can get him out of our party. Though we might keep him because he is a healer. He's also almost died there. If he would have died, the run would have been over. That would have been really embarrassing. Okay, but there's no more fights this floor, so we can kind of take our time. Put those on for now. And I don't like refreshing early on. It's a trap. Alright, we'll go with that setup. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get out of here. We don't really need to heal the bard. He will heal himself as we go through the next floor. Okay, so this thing that we're about to get, this gives us 10% extra money. So it's like 10% interest basically. Wow, we got like, we're getting super lucky. Let's go ahead and do this fight. They should just die. Yeah, there we go. Being, again, like I said, being a little bit more quiet. One, this is like directly after the last video, so I'm probably a little tired. Probably should have taken a break. Because, again, a lot of talking that last video, explaining everything. And I think I started talking about like an update last video, but I don't think I actually finished my thought process. So let me go ahead and get back into that in a second here. Again, not going to update, or not going to refresh. Ooh, mass jet. Okay. So do we want to put him in? Put these two guys in instead? Yeah, let's do that. Anyways, so I haven't streamed since forever at this point. I think we do this. This gives us... We have the bard to heal. This guy gives himself illusion randomly, so like, he is a decent tank. Not as good as she would be, though. We could also just like sell... Okay, we'll see what happens at the end of this floor. That's cool. I like his character model too. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so I haven't streamed since Thursday. This is like the actual update video now. And it is now Wednesday of the next next week. Ooh, we have orange. Cool. So, like I was saying like I kind of went into last video, the office / studio where the, you know, where all the magic happens, basically, where I stream from. The ceiling was not finished when I first moved it down here, and so like if somebody was upstairs, like in the kitchen or something, you could hear like every single thing that they did, and like the sound was like just so loud for no reason. So what we did is I ended up putting in insulation. It's like soundproof insulation. from, I want to say rock wool, I think is what it was. I'm like looking at it right now. Sorry. And so I put that up about a month or so ago, and like that like helped out a ton. It's really nice. But because of that, my mom was like, it looks really ugly, you need to put the ceiling up, it's like, it's disgusting, blah blah blah, all that other stuff. So I've been like, I think we do probably, I'm just gonna take Rainbow Strike, because since we do so much physical damage with our allies, I want to kind of cover up our weaknesses there. But I will take Crystal Axe because Sunder decreases the enemy's damage, so like that's really good with our team. Not damage, sorry, defense. Anyways, so it looked really ugly because like the insulation is kind of like puke colored, if I had to describe a color of it. So we need to cover that up. So we've been working on putting up the ceiling. Now this room, and again, sorry for like repeating this if you watched the last video. This room is the only room in the... I'd rather get this guy done first. The only room in the basement that we didn't finish when we finished the basement 10 years ago. Kind of a waste of mana, but it'd be a bigger waste of money if I used that right then. Also, what is this traveler? Gives zeal, whatever that is, and purple. We might be able to finish this person off because they're purple. And we're just getting him for the full symbol. We didn't really want him or her. I don't know what this person is. Not that we don't really need to. We'll stop by. We'll check. Oh, this guy's black. Huh. Alright, so what is this? This is Moon. Okay, deals Moonlight 4 to 3 front row enemies. Moonlight is at the start of every turn for level 1. Increases damage by 10% per effective value. 50% chance of value halving on taking damage. So this is like... benefits a lot from big hits, but not a lot of small hits. We could get Zeal going. Oh, and she would work well with, since the painter has white on him. I'll get back to the story in a second, sorry. Let's figure this stuff out real fast. Okay. Give me one more refresh. There we go. So they're not taking up my reserve spots. Alright, let's go do this combat before we get too far away. Anyway, so we've been working on that this week. We did it, I worked on it for like 7 hours Sunday. We got about 40% done, but and my sister and my niece helped me, and so like, you know, I'm very grateful to them for that. But some of the boards that they cut don't really look great. For me, I don't really care. Like, hey, as long as there's a ceiling, that's fine. I honestly, like, wasn't even gonna put the ceiling. Like, my mom was like, it looks messy, but I was like, but I don't care. No one else is gonna see no one else is gonna see this room. It's in the basement. She's like, well, I see it sometimes. Whatever. Yeah, I love my mom, but sometimes it's like, whatever, you know? Anyway, so, you know, we're putting up the ceiling and stuff, and she's like, you know, some of these boards are cut poorly. I don't like how they're cut. You should fix those boards. But like, if I were to go to fix the boards, I'd have to pretty much start from scratch. Like, we'd have to take off because you know, tongue and groove boards, if you don't know what they are, they're boards that like fit together. They're called tongue and groove because one side has a tongue, the other side has a groove, and you can just slide them. You slide the tongue into the groove, and they fit like a kind of like a hardwood floor if you've put those down before, or like you've seen those before. It's possible that we could get Justice level 2. Plus, this guy is black. Let's grab this guy. Okay. Alright, hit me with a freeze on this dude. Okay. So he's stunned, so he's actually not going to attack. So he stuns himself every time he swings, which is really unfortunate. Alright, and then hit him with Thunder. This guy should do a ton of damage. 114, that's pretty good. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. And then I was like, because we didn't finish the ceiling when we worked on it the first time, now I'm like, I was like, I don't know if I want to move all my stuff back in, so I have to take it back out when we start working on the ceiling again or not. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, I should never rolled. That's bad on my part. Now we're over limits. Sell her. Okay. And so that's why, like, it took me until, again, today's Wednesday. It took me until Wednesday to get the conviction, basically, to move everything back in. Set him with magic. Nice. Swing on him. This guy's stunned. The cool thing about this guy, though, is that he gives himself True Strike. So he will attack every other turn. Once he uses this the first time, he attacks every other turn. But then when he does, he hits hard. The bad thing about him, though, is that he does not work with Justice. So we'd have to get rid of this guy at some point. And then this guy has 153 life left. There we go. Okay, let's head back down. And like I said, I wasn't supposed to refresh the shop because that's just wasting money. We got what we needed from this floor, right? We could try and finish off one of these two. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna activate our hammers. We can give it one more refresh and then we're leaving. There we go. Okay. Upgrade her. Do I want to sell her? She's kind of like really good. We'll come back to the blacksmith later on. All right, one more refresh. Okay, we're leaving. Dude, it's so tempting because we're one off from this guy being upgraded. But I think we can wait on him because I do plan on putting him in the field. Same with her, I think. Jet might be one of those that get like upgraded and then sold. This guy's definitely getting sold. He's very cool looking, very edgy, but not someone I need to have right now. I want to say the same thing for you, Jet. You're not really doing it for me. Okay. How much? So we have 1, 2, 3. If I go back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can't afford to go. I kind of forgot that I did kind of want to roll on that guy again, but it's okay. Okay, defense command. It would have been nice to get justice on this or something. This is actually huge. If I can get tower activated, we're going for like a very physical build. All right, we have our first boss. It's the tree boss. I think it might be time to try and get the next 2 slots. It's 120 and 180. You would need about 300 money. We can at least get the next... Oh, snap. Okay. Alright, so mouse traps and gold nuggets. Gold nuggets glitter invitingly on the ground before you. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. You can grab the gold nuggets. You obtain carrots, but your party's HP is reduced by half. Kinda crazy, so let's go for it. We get 53 money. Plus we're, really trying hard to level up this floor. This could be bad though. We could potentially die here. Actually, no. With the healer healing, we're pretty good. Nice. So these guys can put a buff on them, and then if they do, when they die, they explode. But that guy didn't put it on him, so we're good. Let's go up. Upgrade this guy. And again, I think I'm gonna field both of these at some point. So we're gonna keep them and put them in later on. Put this guy in first. This guy, he gets demonization. It's a special, so it activates once. Restores own HP by 30% and grants attack 50 and then life drain 20. So he just starts swinging really strong, and I think life drain 20 means that when on dealing physical damage, restores HP equal to the effect value. I think is what it means. So every time he attacks, he gets 20 life. I think. Again, maybe not. Who knows? But so far, so good. Kind of scared about fighting a boss, honestly. Let's grab Rainbow Strike, and I want to grab probably another shield. And then, we should probably run a heal. Give it one more. Okay, or not. That's fine. Okay, so I could get rid of Orange and Zeal, but gain defense and Magecraft. No, thank you. I'm gonna buy this guy. Because he has black on him. Was that? Am I not happy with any of these? Maybe the necklace? We could try rolling. Because, like, I mean, tower, it seems good, but we haven't gotten any of those yet. All out could be interesting. But they would start by doing a lot of damage, then scale up with justice again. Let's try it. Again, all out does not apply to my character. See how much damage. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's working out pretty well. Okay, so these guys are pretty dangerous. They can they have a nice burst damage here. So let's swing on them. Not quite dead. The enemies are bound to launch a powerful attack. Use your shield gems to protect your units. So yeah, so 220% magic damage, 3 units is quite a lot. But I think they'll just die. Okay, so I don't want to run out of mana this floor, especially. So if I go left, or if I go right, be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. Worth it? Question mark. We'll see. We have a lot of pairs that we need to get rid of. All right, let's see how we deal against this boss. Start with trying to get through these guys early on, so we'll hit him with Sunder. Nice. Yeah, he's really good at healing. Okay. Then let's hit him with a giant dagger. Guy died pretty quickly. Danger, so I will shield. And all out's gone anyway, so yeah, let's just go ahead and shield. They do half damage, but they take half damage from that attack. Doing it twice in a row, huh? Seems fair. Alright, Sunder. Did a ton of damage there. That guy does die, but that's fine. He's not that important to our success. Nice, there we go. We get a ring, so we could get rid of our Zeal and our Orang, but gain Plum Crest. Nah, it's okay. Even though Shock 2 is like pretty good, but that's okay. Alright, first boss down. And now things get a bit harder, but I think we are in a good place. We're dead here, by the way. No, just joking. I mean, we could be. These guys are pretty rough. Get the heal off, nice. Do that. Yeah, so really unfortunate that guy is who he is. So he hits 3 times, and this person this enemy puts spikes on him, so on himself. So he's just like kind of broke himself on that enemy. Okay, so yeah, he is healing for 20, so that's great. Cool. There we go. Pretty good. Yeah, getting this guy would be really good also. But for him, we're more interested in the symbols and not running him, I think. Having a healer's been pretty important, so I don't think we should really get rid of him right now. I'm just gonna take the hit from this guy. Oh, he died. Awesome. Cool. Easy fight. Anyway, so back to the ceiling story. So I'm kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, should I, you know, not put the stuff in, but then, you know, I didn't put the stuff in for 2 days. Well, I wouldn't have put it in Monday anyways, because I thought we were going to be working on the ceiling Monday since it was Labor Day, but I ended up having to do a lot of shopping and getting ready for a wedding I have to do and have to go to in a couple weeks. But instead, so yesterday I was like, I don't know if I want to move my computer stuff into the room, you know, just to have to move it back out next weekend. But then I spent all day not like streaming or working on videos or like even thinking about streaming, and I was like, this feels wrong and I don't like it. So I woke up today and moved my desk back into the room, and ever since then I've just been a happy dude. Yeah, so these guys attack every other turn as well. And they do a lot of damage, so definitely want to try and get them gone. There we go. So don't get it too attached to this necklace. I'm going to try to roll that necklace and get cool on it if possible. We're also at the point in the game where I think we probably need to try and get green activated as well. Okay, that's a good start. Fire, roll. Fire, roll. Sell you. Sell you. Buy you, roll. Upgrade him, replace him. Okay, so she gives us defense, so we have 10 extra defense now, thanks to her. So he heals for less. She's actually, I guess, technically a healer. She heals for less, but she would be better, just more like useful in general, I think. So she would lose, I would lose this guy giving himself illusion, but I would gain plum, which is 8 healing. I think we do that. And then we can also do this. Almost forgot to put her in. Okay. Huge increases in attack power just now. So that was our roll down. Let's go this way. We don't really need anything new. Okay. So we have, you know, like many floors to get ready for this boss. Let's see what we get here. I guess something I didn't really go over is the fact that as you get lower and lower in the floors, your chances of getting certain rarities of units gets higher. So like now we're finding more silver units than we were at the beginning of the game and stuff like that. Okay, so you pick up a fallen sheet of papyrus and to find alchemic formula written on it. Huh, it seems you can turn the gems you have into carrots. Transmute 3 gems, so we get rid of 3 gems, and obtain 100 carrots. So we got rid of 3 random gems. You might be like, why would you do that? Well, there's a guy right here, and now we're getting 2-star versions of all the spells instead of the 1-star versions that we had. Now, did I know that we were going to get 2-star versions? I'll let you wonder that. And it'd be really cool if we could get full. It'd be cool to fool right now. Since we have Sunlight 4, you know, I prioritize attack gems instead of status effect gems. Heal would be good just in case, you know, someone takes a really big hit, we can recover them. Palm fruit is an interesting, you know, OS button, right? Oshi button, as some might say. I already picked up heal. What am I doing? I should have picked up the bomb fruit. We can upgrade our shields. They have a lower cooldown time. You don't really need this. I mean, like 200 physical damage is nothing to scoff at, but none of our people do magic damage, so exorcism wouldn't do much. But that is also 400 damage, just, you know, right off the bat. I'll grab that instead of this other crystal axe. Man, come on. Okay. I was trying to replace the... because we don't really have, like, AoE right now. I was trying to get that replaced. It's okay, though. I think I'm going to do something I usually don't do, and I'm going to go for 3-star of a character. Just because she's there. Might as well try to get her. Okay, game. You're just gonna give me this stuff? Huh? Okay, so we could spend 5 mana to get a lockbox, and we wouldn't get this thing. This gives us... this is Mystery Compass. It gives us a unit that we currently own. So out of the 7 units that we have about a 50% chance. We would have a little over 50% chance to get a unit that's useful, because if we get one of these, then that's not useful at all for us. If we get that. But again, like I said, I think that treasure vaults are just better to go with anyways, so we're gonna go with that. Does mean that we should probably prioritize getting out of here. He says as he goes deeper in. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully this connects. Wow. Okay. We are pretty strong. I like it. I went the wrong way. I didn't mean to go this way. Crap. We're going to be taking some damage, but I think it's okay. Oh, holy cow, this girl is so good. So she gives barrier 24 to the front row ally, and then barrier 24 to the 4 front row allies. Meaning that the person in front actually gets barrier 48 because she gets it twice. I did not realize that when I first read it. That's really good there. I'm going to be taking some damage here from running out of mana, but not really that much we can do. Okay, so this event, I didn't read that. Sorry, I kind of just clicked it without thinking. Seals our characters who aren't going to be able to use any gems for the rest of the floor, but we do get a nice gem to kind of compensate for it, right? And we really need to get Hanged Man going. Kind of forgot about that. Since we're going to be doing that, I think we just prioritize our physical damage. Okay, that wasn't that much damage. Fine. Since we're gonna get a hammer, oh man, never mind. I was gonna say we're not gonna be spending too much this floor, but the Traveler is selling Hanged Man, which we need, so we will be spending money this floor. Okay, so what do we got here? So honestly, symbol wise, this is probably what we should go, because this would, this gives us Bladecraft level 2 with a possibility, a great possibility honestly, of getting Bladecraft level 3. But, and this is a huge but here, that pretty much says that we're not ever going to get full activated. Do we go with that? I think we might. I think we might have to. This is a huge, huge question, man. It's 45% extra physical damage we'd be inflicting on enemies. Or that's a percentage chance that we don't get full activated. I gotta tell you guys, I think I really want to try to get full activated. So I'm going to keep fishing for different accessories as much as possible. I mean, like, you can't really roll too much, I guess, but keep looking for different accessories to try and get things going. These guys suck. Oh my gosh, they do so much damage. I need to be careful if they're gonna do Stone Glaive. Our guy that takes double damage died. Well, who would have thought that would happen? And they're they're not actually defensive at all. So they should just die. Yeah, there we go. And of course, your defeated units come back after every battle. Rolling to try to get the dagger. There it is. Alright, let's keep going. Green, we need green activated, so we'll grab him. Again, like I said, like, come on. If we can get green activated, then or without green activated, we kind of like, you run into more problems of getting one shot. So the only problem with our current build is that these two guys both buff on the first turn. So, yeah, that's that. And that's like literally the only problem that I have with this build currently. I'm loving this girl though. She does so much damage for us right now. Can we kill these guys? Yeah, we definitely kill these guys. Okay, yeah. I don't even know what I was thinking there. Prioritize the fight so we can get as much money as possible. And I don't think we're gonna be using this hammer. Now I don't have an AoE, but I think we can still just kill them, especially if I just one-shot this dude. Yeah, there we go. This is amazing, dude. We're doing so good. And this kind of gives you guys an opportunity to see like a different side of the game, because like if you watch the last run, we did a very defensive build, right? This one is very offensive oriented. Now, upgrading this guy will come in time. I really want to prioritize getting a 3-star because I've never gotten a 3-star before. It's not something I usually go for in games like this. I don't want to roll, I don't think, here. What unit? What abilities do we have? We need green. I'm not going to get green with these colors from the Traveler. Give me one more roll. My god, we hit it. That's huge. Give me these guys as well. Boom, upgrade, and then upgrade again. So she now has 480 health. She's doing 80 physical damage every time she swings. So every time she hits an enemy, the first time she hits him, she does 160 damage without any buffs, by the way, and then hits him for freeze. And then if she hits that enemy again, ooh, we should get a ring. We try to get a freeze ring activated. If she hits the enemy again, she'll do 160 plus 120. Yeah, that's crazy. It's a lot of damage. Can we activate her so we can get pink? So our gems cool down? I don't think that's important enough. Let's just sell her. We need to prioritize what we can. Just one-shot that dude. She... Actually, I think she did the combined damage. I thought it was like... So it's 200% physical damage and freeze 16 to one enemy, and 100% physical damage to freeze enemy. Does that mean that if every enemy was frozen, that she would do 150% physical damage to every frozen enemy? I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I'm happy because she's doing a lot of damage, but I just don't get the mechanics behind it. Huge get there. If we can get this guy upgraded, I would take him out and put her in. Huge. This guy's upgraded now. Not so huge, but okay. We are going to be taking a lot of damage this floor. Okay, so we could like toss like this guy in. Or this dude. This guy is like really weak though, I don't know. She's just so happy. Okay, there we go. Like I said, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 rooms. This is like complete greed on my part, but we do now have Hanged Man activated, which means that every enemy's defense is reduced by 12, which is really good for our team. All right, there we go. We're up. When we get a lot of money to roll down with. Well, actually, I guess we're not rolling down. We need to buy the last slot and then we can roll down. Either way, we're strong. I think that's all that needs to be said. Yep, real strong. Ooh. Okay, we got a mana drop, but we're pretty full on mana, so it kind of sucks. Anyways, long story short, you know, going back to the storytelling, I'm really bad at like balancing between describing what's going on and like talking about the game, and then also finishing stories. Who knew? I moved everything back into the office. The webcam's not set up at the moment, and the lights aren't set up And also the green screen isn't set up, which is the biggest hurdle for me. So if I stream, it's probably going to be without a webcam. But at least I'll be streaming. Alright, I think we can just save our money if we really wanted to. I did not mean to hit that. Well, only one guy survived. You'd be doing a lot of damage, man. So I use a lot of TFT terms, and I'm sorry. But, you know, I got into this genre because of TFT, so you'll have to forgive me. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have 200 money. I think we just wait till next floor to roll down. That's, I mean, we're good for now. Next floor we'll get as much upgrades as we can, and then we'll fight the boss and hopefully win. Come on, man, with this crap. Give me the fool. I kind of forgotten about that, honestly. Since everything's over this way, let's go this way first. That probably goes to the exit, so we'll go this way. Now these turtles, I hate these turtles, man. They themselves really aren't like that dangerous, but they're just like such huge physical tanks, or they're just tanks in general. I mean, you wouldn't notice because we're cutting through them really fast, but just know that they're very, very strong tanks usually. All right, let's go up. Sure. Yeah, this is real good. Big fan. Big fan of this build. We have sustain for days because first, every time anyone does anything, they heal for 20. And then if their ability activates, which it does every first turn, they also heal for another 25. Plus this person giving barrier to everybody every turn means that we are very strong. And now that we have green activated, we will not get one shot instantly. So we should be able to out sustain most things. Crap, this guy survived. Never mind, what was I worried about? He's just dead. Yeah, so really good run going so far. Again, sorry if it's like a little confusing or anything like that. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, or you can stop by any day that's not when this video is going live, and that should be on Twitch, usually between like 11 and 6 or 7 Eastern Standard Time, PM. Or no, sorry, 11 a.m., 6 p.m. I should be live. You can come and ask me questions. I might be playing this game on stream. Probably not, though. People usually tune into my stream to watch me play crafting games for whatever reason. Trying to get rid of this guy. Okay, well, get rid of it. So this ninja girl is like so good because she attacks twice per turn. So she's stacking up her zeal and her second strike like very quickly. You gonna do this to me, game, huh? This would be triple the defense down. And it's not like, oh, I would lose green, but we do have a chance of getting green unlocked, I guess. We have a lot of money to roll with. But I lose the chance of full forever. This is the last floor though, so I think we just take it. Okay, now we roll down. This game is very rude. Why do we still have this guy? Let's see. This guy gets sold. I'm probably gonna field this dude though, because he is really good. Gold 2 stars, like amazing. Probably swap him out with this dude. We could put this guy in, but I guess not. Alright, game, please. Can't say no to that. Come on. Oh, it's not meant to be. Okay. Oh yeah, let's swap this dude out. Now the question is, do we swap him out for this guy so we get 100 health or not? I think since we're all upgraded, I don't think we really need 100 health. If I had like 1-star units, I'd be a little bit more worried about it, but I think our roll down... You son of a bee. You just gotta do that to me, huh, game? I don't think I have money I can find in this floor. We might be able to. If we can get one more unit drop, we can not go back and get that guy, because that is way too much mana. but it was nice thinking about it. Anyways, we're like really strong. This is probably not going to be a very hard fight. Okay, she's going to hit for 370 damage to one enemy. But I'm going to hit her with one of these. And then she's going to take a lot of damage. So I literally think that this is like the strongest build I've ever had. We just like killed that boss in like 3 rounds. That's crazy. I wish this was a Witch's Maze run, man. Anyways, guys, that's it for that run. That was great. Let's go ahead and do our unlocks real fast. Okay, so I like to prioritize units instead of accessories. So this is pretty good. Illusion 1, start of battle. So we have Sun Knight Soul. She is orange and sun. I do like sun. I pretty much fit it in every build I have. She gains Flame Blade 12 and attack 60. Flame Blade is normal attacks inflict the enemy with a burn equal to the effect value. And this person does 70% physical damage times 6 to one enemy and a full. Ooh. If I would have had her unlocked, think about all the things we could have done. So we're going to unlock her. Am I ever going to get a run like that again? Probably not, but it's nice to think about. If a gem would bestow shield, it bestows Aegis instead. So shield is when you activate like Iron Shield or whatever. Shield halves the damage your units take, but also halves the damage they take. Aegis, whatever, however you want to say it, instead of having their attack power, only halves the damage they take. So it's really good. Mushroom Bomb deals 100 physical damage to one front row enemy. If the enemy is killed, the same damage is dealt to all enemies. That is really good. What the heck? It goes up to 300 damage? What's the cooldown? Oh, you can't see the cooldown on it. I guess we gotta go with the earrings. In regards to like equipment and stuff, since you can't like roll for equipment, I don't really think that it really matters the rarity. Again, I think I prefer units over gems because it just activates more possibilities. You know, I was thinking about this. The game gets harder as you unlock more things, right? Technically, because like it's harder for you to find pairs and matches because there's so many more units in the pool. Bestows Godspeed 10 on one random one ally 3 times. So Godspeed is the effect of you have a chance of acting twice. You have 10% chance on one random ally 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times for them to attack twice. And this probably stacks on like, let's say it could technically stack on the same person. This is also pretty cool. This would work really well with like shock builds. But like I said, I prefer unlocking units first. So okay, Soul's back, so we'll get her this time. Gain attack 5 when an ally is targeted by a gem effect. Bestows Mirror 1 on player character. It's pretty cool. Maximum mana +1. Again, max mana is just like so good because that's less damage that you have a chance of taking. Oh, okay, we got 2 units here. We got Labla, the Astrologer, the Astrologian even. Random color, random symbol. Reduces the cooldown of all gems by 1. Or Musco, the Herald. She looks cool, I like her. She's red, and Chariot. Chariot I think I have gone over, but whenever someone attacks, they freeze enemies. Battle bestows Godspeed 5 on all allies. It grants True Strike 1. So she keeps doing this, is what True Strike 1 means. So once she does it, she just keeps doing it. And then if you upgrade her, it goes Godspeed 10 and then Godspeed 15. I would have had her and the other girl with the possibility in that last run. That would have been awesome. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed that run. Now is when the game like actually starts, because the tutorials are over. This is the actual dungeon. And from here, if you beat this, you start leveling it up. So you go Witch's Maze 1, which is this one, then Witch's Maze 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. Kind of like Ascensions and Slay the Spire, or like games with that type of thing, or like Covenant level in Monster Train if you played that game. You know, basically it's the same setup, but then just harder and more restrictions applied. Anyways, if you like this video, you know, leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, all the other fun stuff. You can catch me live on Twitch Monday through Friday, 11 through 6 Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m., 6 p.m. most Monday through Fridays. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video where we try to tackle the Witch's Maze. See you guys.